one of the engines caught fire and smoke came into the aircraft, and he said, well, this is the time to get out of this damn thing.
That cost him 10 years of his life.
This is it. The moment had come. Halifax NA337 is about to perform its most important assignment since that night in 1945.
The Norway recovery.
To keep that heritage, to keep that alive so that the future generations can see this.
Clear prop! Hi everybody, Karl Kjarsgaard back here with you at the Halifax 57 Rescue Show. And here we are now at show 18. And in the previous shows, we started building up our audience, which includes you, bless you. And we have been gathering a great following. And it was a total surprise. We got over 60,000 views of show 16. Show 17 is percolating on right now up to show 18. And so thank you very much for following. And we're going to continue to give you these adventures. And we had a mini adventure out here at Bomber Command Museum this week. Our number 3 Hercules engine for the Halifax bomber, brand new out of a crate. We busted our buns for hours on end, going through it with a fine-tooth comb. And we got everything set. And we went like this, and we took the engine out last Wednesday and got ready to crank it. And we want to show you what the heck happened. Good at 22. Boost pump pressure's on. My fuel valve is open. Clear prop. Folks, you don't know this. That engine's been sleeping for 50 years, and you've already seen what it's done. So we get an A for preparation, and considering 50 years has passed, we got ourselves an engine, and there was 110 PSI on the oil pressure. So we're golden, and now we got to just fine-tune her and get her to wake up fully. We're not going to feed her coffee, but we will get her to wake up. I give it a B+. We know we're generating good engine fuel pressure on both pumps. We were really amazed. And so now we've got 3 engines, complete engines for a Halifax that are in good running condition. So I wanted to just tell you that. We're very enthused. We've got a beautiful team working on engines, propellers, and turrets in Nanton. And we're going to show you the rebuild in coming programs. And so right now, look at this. This is Awakening a Sleeping Giant, our pet monster, number 3 Hercules. Well, there you have it for Hercules progress. We're getting more engines coming in, and now I wanted to take you on with the super adventure. We've got the Halifax NA337 up and out of the lake, and it was deassembled by the RCAF mechanics and shipped back to Canada. And so once you've got the aircraft ready in the hangars at RCAF Trenton, the National Air Force Museum of Canada, their staff, the RCAF active mechanics and retired mechanics set upon our beautiful Halifax and started to totally rebuild her brand new condition. So I wanted to show you that as we transition in the year 1995 to the Halifax arriving at Trenton, Ontario, and all the beautiful work that they did over the years. It begins now. So watch here as we show you the transformation.
Yes, but it's for our history, our past, the people that fought in that war, and I don't think we could ever do enough to show what they did and to keep that heritage, to keep that alive, so that the future generations can see this. It should be here forever. Once it's finished, it'll be inside, and it should be there forever.
It was the beginning. The aircraft had arrived in Trenton thanks to the recovery team and those dedicated men and women from the Canadian Armed Forces who had disassembled the plane in Norway and transported it back to Canada. It would be a monumental task to rebuild one of the most important aircraft from World War II. The process began in 1995 that would take 10 years to complete, an ambitious dream that could not be discouraged in any way, shape, or form.
Front is going to be our biggest challenge, Jim. It's missing. Most of it is missing, right from the wireless operators and navigators, bomb aimers, gunners, forward gunners position, nose glass. It's all gone. Included in that missing stuff is all of the pilot's instrumentations, the panels, the equipment. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start over. We start with a single longeron that'll come out and go out about another 12 feet. And then we'll build up frames, we'll build up the cockpit, we'll build up the crew stations, put the seating in. And I would imagine that is going to take us a year to year and a half. And it'll be the most interesting, but it'll also be the most challenging part of the aircraft. Jim, this is our best. This is our best work. This aircraft, being a special operations executive aircraft, only had one turret, the tail turret with 4 guns. The mid-upper turret was removed. The space was covered with plywood to get the extra 5 knots. When we looked at them, as you can see, the old guns, they're badly corroded, they're badly damaged, they're badly rotted. We've taken each of the guns, we've stripped them, we've measured the components that were measurable. Those that weren't measurable, we went to Hamilton, borrowed another gun, copied them, converted them to computer code, and as the machines across the road here in the AMDU machine shop became available, very simply plugged in the code, plugged in a block of aluminium or iron, as it turns out, for the barrel. And would you believe that each of 63 components is complete?
This wasn't here. None of it was here. This was badly damaged in the crash, and this is what our technicians have done to replace it. Some of this, such as here, is original. Some of it is new. But this part was badly damaged, and as you see now, it's almost complete. All they have to do is put the skin back on it, and we have a complete tail section.
Okay, so now we've got the rebuild started on NA337. And folks, if you think they just did a cosmetic rebuild, they did a beautiful job. Took it right down to square one, down to the main spars, and built her back up. We're going to show you that on the next show of how to take apart a Halifax, totally rebuild, rejuvenate the airframe, and put her back together so she's brand new. All of this we'll show you. And if you think this is the end of our adventures, you are wrong. Within 2 years after the Halifax arrived, we were digging up another Halifax in Belgium in a swamp. And there's even more adventures beyond that. We're going to show you all that. But if you think that we can share these with you and it doesn't cost us any funding or any resources or time to do all this, not really. It costs a lot. And we would love to have you continue to follow us, continue to make that decision of, I'm going to help these guys as they save Halifax history. You can see all the credits at the end of the show, and just think about supporting us, donating, you can go to all these websites and you can send out some funding. And if you all gave $10 to those of you, and we've got thousands watching, we would have less of a headache, and we could give you more Halifaxes, and we've got more in store. But for now, thanks for following us. Like us, subscribe us, share what you can on this beautiful adventure. It's all for the bomber boys. Some swords of freedom are made from aluminum. Thanks a lot. See you next time.